Minjun's Story, Unit 5. Chapter 1. Friday Morning, Minjun's Daily Routine. It is Friday morning. I wake up at 7 o'clock every day. I live in a small apartment in Midtown. I like my apartment. It is small, but it is mine. I make coffee every morning. I read my notes while I drink it. I do this every single day. My roommate is Lucas from Brazil. He sleeps late every morning. He does not wake up before 8. But he works very hard in class. We have breakfast together sometimes. He likes eggs. I like rice. Lucas laughs and says, "Rice for breakfast? Really?" I say, "Yes. My mother makes rice every morning in Busan." He shakes his head, but he smiles. Chapter 2. The Secret of the Third Person, S. Miss Williams writes on the board. She draws a simple table. She says, "Look at these two columns. I, we, you, they. Read, like, work, live, watch, do, have. He, she, it. Reads, likes, works, lives, watches, does, has." She asks, "What do you notice?" Carlos raises his hand. He says, he, she. It has an extra S. Miss Williams nods. She says, "Exactly, always remember this." Then she writes the spelling rules. Es after sh, ch, pass passes, finish finishes, watch watches. I, study studies, try tries. Also, do does, go goes. Fatima asks, "Why does and goes, not does and goes?" Miss Williams smiles. "Good question. These are exceptions. Just remember them." I write everything in my notebook. My hand moves fast. I think English has so many small rules. But I also think I like learning them. Chapter 3. General Truths and Habits. Miss Williams claps her hands. She says, "Let's share facts about your countries and habits. Use the simple present." Lucas stands up first. He says, "In Brazil, people love football. My father watches every match. My mother cooks amazing food. She starts cooking at 4 in the afternoon. Sophia goes next. She says, "In Italy, we eat pasta almost every day. My grandmother makes her own sauce. She never uses a recipe." Now it is my turn. I say, "In Korea, we respect older people a lot. We use different language depending on who we speak to. My grandfather likes silence. He reads every evening. My grandmother talks all the time." The class laughs. Miss Williams smiles and says, "Family is the same everywhere." Chapter 4. With frequency adverbs. After class, one go to a cafe near school. I do this almost every Friday. I sit by the window and write in my journal. I always write in Korean first. Then I sometimes try to write in English. It is not easy. But Miss Williams always says, "Practice makes perfect." Today I write about my week. I live in New York. I study English every day. I usually eat lunch with my classmates. Carlos often makes everyone laugh. Yuki never wastes time. Lucas sometimes forgets his textbook. Miss Williams always knows when we are not paying attention. I look at what I wrote. All in English. I did not even notice. Chapter 5. Evening. A conversation with Lucas. I return home in the evening. Lucas is in the kitchen. He is cooking something. It smells amazing. I ask, "What are you cooking?" He says, "Brazilian rice. My mother makes this every Sunday." I say, "You cook?" He laughs. Of course. My mother teaches all her children to cook. I sit at the table and open my notebook. Lucas asks, "What do you do every evening?" I say, "I review my notes. I practice new words." He nods and says, "Me too. I listen to music while I study." I say, "I prefer silence." He laughs, a typical Korean. I laugh too. We are different. But we live together well. Maybe that is the lesson of New York. Different people find a way.